Welcome back to the show. Dean Holmes joining us once again with ProTrek. We spoke with you in the 7 o'clock hour.
Yep.
Sun's coming up. People
beautiful.
are roaming around now. The day is alive.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day down here. What a perfect spot for us, man. We were saying earlier how much fun we had yesterday at this event. We really couldn't be in a better spot to launch our product. This is a perfect location.
I know.
It's incredible.
I've been telling Mike with Casio for many years. I'm glad it's finally here.
Yep.
If we have new people tuning in right now, maybe some people have already seen what we talked about in the beginning, but let's talk about Casio. Let's talk about obviously G-Shock, but let's get into ProTrek also.
Yeah, we're here featuring ProTrek products. So really, Casio's been around a long time. Everybody knows us for Casio products. They know us for G-Shock, and many know us for ProTrek watches. And for many, many years, since the mid-90s, we've been making ProTrek watches that are for outdoor use. So these are durable, outdoor wrist technology watches that, through pressure sensor technology that we developed, provide the user barometric pressure readings, altimeter readings, compass readings, temperature readings off the grid.
That stuff has been around. That stuff has been around for a while.
Yeah, 2 decades plus. And this is stuff you would use out in the woods. You don't need a computer. You don't need internet connections. And so when it was time for Casio to think about getting into the smartwatch business, right, evolving that segment, it made perfect sense for us to take our ProTrek product and make it smart. Put it in college, give it an education, right, and make it the ProTrek smartwatch. And what we're doing here at the show is we have some of these to show you sort of the legacy of where we've been, but we're featuring in on our ProTrek Smart, which is everything I told you about in terms of pressure technology, but imagine a smartwatch with a full color screen, GPS, touch screen, download offline maps so you can use it off the grid, driven by the Wear OS Google platform, right? So all of the abilities there in terms of the things you would traditionally think about with a smartwatch. Vibrating your wrist for text, vibrating your wrist for phone calls, being able to go back and forth with email. So it does all of those traditional functions. And then the real thing that separates us on ProTrek Smart is our app partnerships. So
now, you talked about that before.
Yeah.
This is pretty fascinating.
It is.
I think it's just kind of, you're at the tip of the iceberg with it too. Like there's probably going to be multitudes of apps that want to become engaged with this because of how useful it can be.
Yeah, we sort of feel like the smartwatch capabilities, this type of product needs to transcend that. It needs to go beyond that, right? We need to offer more. And we make great hardware. That's what we do. We make great watches. But these companies that we partnered with make excellent apps, right? They're pros at this. And so in an outdoor world, we went and forged relationships with app partnerships like View Ranger. This is an app that's used in search and rescue all over the earth. They have 150,000 downloadable trail maps to the watch. We've customized and optimized that app to work on our watch. We also have created relationships with Hole 19. There's 41,000 golf courses on that you can download. You can actually book your round on that. You can follow your score on that. You can leave your phone in your bag. And then we have FishBrain, the largest social community fishing network app that's out there, where you can show pictures of your fish that you catch. It's awesome.
Do you see the pictures on your watch?
Yeah, you can see them as you catch them. No, in fact, I see pictures come up all the time of someone that caught a fish in Kansas or whatever. It's pretty awesome.
All of that is in this?
No, it's in this. This is the old one. This is the new one.
That's the old one?
Yeah, this is the new one.
Oh my
this
God,
is the old
this is
legacy
the original.
app. Yeah, so this is the one we're focusing on. This is the F20A in Indigo Blue, $399. And actually, we are selling this at the booth this weekend and offering a gift with purchase for anyone that buys it here at the show. You can either choose from a solar recharging pack, or you can choose to get a free 1-year subscription to the View Ranger app that we talked about.
Wow.
So it's a good incentive to buy it here if you like what you see. And then also we have a survey to fill out at our booth, and you put your name in the hat for a free one of these at the end of the show.
So you're going to have a drawing at the booth at the end of the show?
Yeah, it'll be
on Sunday or at the end of today?
No, it'll actually be after the show when we get back, and we will mail We'll mail the watch off to them, but it's a free watch nonetheless. All you got to do is
you're getting a lot of energy, a lot of excitement over there at the booth. You said yesterday a lot of these people that are into the smartwatches and just showing what you guys have to offer.
Yeah, I'd say that's the coolest part of this, is that the people that are participating in this event and the people that are visiting it are our customers from all these years, right? They're the ones that we've been trying to speak to, so it's really neat to be here.
Dean, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Hope you guys are just backed up so busy today that you can't see straight.
You need a little
and we're going to talk tomorrow about it. Yeah, you need a little sunscreen. You need a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah,
all right, we're going to take it to Eric next. He has a look at your weather forecast for the weekend.